Fogra. The following podcast is intended for an over-18s audience and may contain strong language.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna show.
Greetings, guys, and welcome back to the Loud Crowd Podcast, episode 65. On this week's podcast, we'll be dissecting a live murder. Nah, I'm only joking, the Mug game. And after that, we'll be discussing the event we attended at McGu's summer launch party. We'll then follow up on the riddle that Porrick John made and the water challenge reaction from our very own Dean. And then I have a riddle myself, and we'll be finishing up with the 3 Who Am I questions. So,
oh, that's flawless. That's the way the intro should be done.
do you think?
That's beautiful.
I got a bit nervous there before.
No,
I
it's
haven't
good
done it
there,
in a
though.
while.
Did a wee pause.
Nah.
How many times did you practice today?
I just in my head a couple of things there on the thing.
Yeah.
Well, John was breathing down my neck.
You have to practice. Sometimes who did I make go again the other week? With the
Mine was grand. It looked like he was going to start crying.
Yeah.
I don't know what the story with that was, but
All
anyway.
the time.
Yeah,
What do
beautiful,
we think Bobo's outfit resembling Harry or Marv from Home Alone? Is anyone else? Can we get Bobo? Can you just show the camera, please?
Slagging me Penny's tracksuit.
We get him up.
Yo, what tracksuit?
Penny's tracksuit.
Well, I'm no better than you. I'm an old black myself.
Sit down for the camera so they can see you.
Stow-line hat and off-white runners.
Yeah, so mix and match.
Oh, you alright? He's an Egypt, boy. He's an Egypt.
We always have to
Get done
start
in
off light-hearted more.
No bother. Comfort.
Bobo. But yeah, we'll get on to the humiliation that happened there last weekend.
The Mug game.
Yeah, well, look. Obviously, you're playing a team of
No, here we go.
superstars.
Look, see
there
this?
you go.
We're the
Nonsense.
underdogs. Nonsense.
Right.
The best
Nonsense.
footballer that ever came out of Dundalk and
Yeah.
the best guard player that ever come out of Dundalk.
Yeah, fact.
Who was the best footballer?
Oh,
Well, wait.
what?
Egypt, boy. That's all he is.
Well, he was definitely like
No
best
passion.
footballer on the pitch.
No passion.
Only
That's the
man
problem was.
to call Alex Ferguson Alex and get away with it.
Yeah. Well, look. Playing a team of superstars when your boys out injured and then taking these tetanus shots or whatever to take to
Who's taking tetanus shots?
performance enhancers. What's them?
Tetanus is for if you
Sorry.
get bit by a dog or
Dog,
something.
yeah, stop getting
Or bit
rabies.
by
Yeah,
a-
Well, maybe he did, but
That was mad dog.
he was getting that in just in case. Yeah.
Champ couldn't even show up.
Can I ask who these superstars are
What that?
that you're describing here? Like,
But
who
sure,
do you speak of?
you had a team there of
We put our keeper outfield and he still scored.
right.
Yep.
Sure, Eddie can play outfield all the time, like.
But
You know
he's
what
a
I mean?
keeper.
That doesn't matter. He played outfield when he was underage.
Sure, so can Paudi.
Yeah, he did.
Well, there you go.
So can Paudi.
What?
So can Paudi.
Paudi did well when he came out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Cod and
He was
goals.
wasted in the 6.
Cod and goals was a spectacle, I must say.
That was good, yeah.
Cod and goals.
That might be a wee
decent.
thing for you to think about next year, I think.
Well, Cod and net.
That could be a secret weapon for
yeah.
over-the-top balls with our pace.
Me and you,
Yeah.
we had a wee discussion before the game, just played into the feet.
Yeah.
Figure twos, or Alan McCauley wanted the ball over the top every time. He was standing beside Paudi, so he was.
I was standing beside him in the second half on the sideline, like looking at him, and he was 3 yards offside, standing. I said, Alan, get back onside. He's like, "Oh, I am onside."
Can we?
You thought he was playing Winter League.
He doesn't. I don't think he understood.
Can we put up that clip of the header on the page?
Oh, the header.
That
My God, the header was
Was that
like
like a
something
kind
I've
of...
never seen before ever.
Is it a kind of around-the-world header?
I don't know what it was. He threw his body at it, and I
was literally a yard away from it videoing it, and I'm going, Jesus Christ Almighty! Like I was
Yeah,
dumbfounded.
I don't know how do you even go about doing that? You're right. He threw his body at it instead of his head.
Yeah. And like even there was a few times when he was getting called offside and he was trying to give out and everyone else was like, no, Alan, you're about 10 yards offside.
I thought
now.
Brown was going to kill him at one stage.
I thought Brown was going to kill me at one stage for passing it.
No, it
he was
was-
like, just stop, man, will you?
he got the ball and he took around someone, done all right. Then he had all the time in the world, and I think there was about 4 boys shouting at him to pass the ball, and he boots it straight to the other team.
See, you were making him nervous. That's what the problem
Was that the one in the corner of the box?
No, it was in the set. It was
Because there was one, he was in the corner of the box, lads, and I swear to God, he'd all the time in the world. Craven was coming back from about 10 yards, and Craven hasn't played football in a while. And honestly,
I remember
the
that
ball
one.
was at his feet, and I don't know what he was doing. He's playing whack-a-mole with his feet in the ball or something, or the ground was lava or something, and he didn't even get a shot off.
Was that when Craven cleaned him and he was on the ground for a bit? Because
That was, well, Fra come in and done actually a great
That was a
challenge.
great
and something.
challenge.
Was that you,
Yeah,
Deg?
yeah,
Yeah, it was, well, Alan nearly got you.
I remember
injured,
when
yeah.
Craven got on, he was on the ground and I was like, don't get up. I was like, don't get up. Don't get up. I was like, don't get
I
up.
know, he showed
dies, he
good
dies.
passion.
Yeah, no, he did. He did shoot.
He led the line well for us
Yeah.
from the get-go. He sort of put out his stall early doors, him and Eddie up top.
Yeah, no,
Sort
he
of
did.
fed
It was
through the
lively.
team.
He did. He caused a bit of hassle.
that was an
Close it on.
absolute lie, by the way.
What?
That Dean just said.
Just caused a lot of hassle for us, but
But
We haven't even mentioned the scoreline yet. So,
what was it?
5-1.
5-1?
Was it 5? Was it?
5-1, yeah.
5-1,
I
yeah.
wouldn't mind. It was 0-0 with 10 minutes to go in the first half.
No, it
And
wasn't.
It was
It was-
18 or 19
yeah.
gone. That's what
Was
Craven
it?
says to
Yeah.
me. And he was like,
Yeah.
we're just saying we'll get into half time in a draw. And there were four.
4.5 time.
4 goals in 10.
But it didn't
In fairness, they were all good goals.
Go way out of it, will ya?
It didn't feel like we scored 4 goals that quickly. Like maybe it's just because I felt like
Yeah.
we had the win in the first half as well. That's why we were trying
Man,
to push.
it was coming. Like I was watching it. It was an absolute thumping. They were pinned back. Like
Yeah, because it was an
thumping.
absolute gale force wind.
Just,
Your Judd left back.
just give the left back the
Yeah.
ball.
Dean,
that
was
Serious
what about
managerial
giving the
error.
corner away?
Serious
The left
man-
one, Dean. Remember that in the second
didn't go
half?
Back to Kyle.
Oh yeah.
That didn't go out.
That didn't go out. Sure, he didn't.
It didn't
was.
touch the ground
Nah.
after across the line, so it didn't go
Tell
out.
you what, Wally done your team, Morgan, on me
stop,
serious favours in that second half.
Two penalties.
Cod with a
penalties.
serious
Oh,
handball
Eddie
as
had
well.
the ball about to tap it in from 40 yards, and Cod just thumps it. Play on.
Yeah, but sure.
Play on.
That's why he didn't see it. That was it.
What was the first goal again?
Brown's
Brown.
fell
Yeah,
back.
that was Arrow cleared it
Arrow's
straight
1-2.
into the box.
Yeah, Brown got it, finished it. Second
I
goal
wouldn't mind,
was-
right? He had an absolutely beautiful clearance about 3
I
minutes
thought it went
before.
top ins that one.
It came
Jesus.
across the box and he hooked it right, perfect out for a corner, hooked it, and this ball comes across the exact same way, and he shovel-footed it out with the left foot straight to Brown in the 6-yard
Good
box.
finish. Dean's
He's
goal was
focused
a
on the
great
ball
goal.
striking.
You got the second goal, didn't you?
Dean,
or
no,
was you
Dean.
the third
No,
goal?
I scored the fourth goal, I
Dean's
think.
got
Was
got
not
a
third?
great goal.
No, I scored the third.
You scored
Was
the
you
third,
third, and you scored
then
the
I
fourth.
just got it from a corner, and
Yeah.
there
That
was
was-
absolutely no one in the
That was
army,
from
and I
the
just put it into.
that was from the penalty. I hit it down the Deg straight away, and then we got a corner, and you scored straight from the corner.
Stacey wants people to know he
Yes.
saved the penalty.
Yeah.
I
That's
want-
how
no,
he
no,
was
I
going
want
with
Champ.
that one.
Eddie went and goals for the penalty,
That's very
saved
good.
it,
No,
and then
I
came back
saved.
out.
I saved Champ's penalty, and he's not even here. To
I
talk
gave
about
away the penalty shot.
Oh, if
Yeah,
Champ
no,
was
Wally
here-
said it wasn't a penalty. He just had to give it because
Of
it was
course,
a
it
match.
wasn't a
The
penalty.
two of them were
It was
penalties.
justice.
Ah, it was.
Yeah.
Maybe the second one, I'd like
one
to
was
see
a
that.
penalty. The second one, I think, was
Second one was absolutely hilarious.
a wee bit of a shout.
Who was it? Moo or Davy on Moo?
Davy
Was
and Moo,
it?
Davy and Moo, yeah.
Billy the Limpet. 6 yards wide.
I tell you what, though, he
It was some finish for Moo's goal.
He made an absolute muggery of Dauder for
Yeah, he dispossessed
for his
him.
goal. Dauder went to nuts him, and
I actually
all
got
hell
He did.
broke
He
loose.
did. He
He
did
had
nuts him.
motivation.
I
did
got it
nuts him.
round him, and the ball was coming like here, and I knew if I threw a body shape, he was going to dive in, and he dived in. I went to turn back, and he grabbed my ankle, but then I was free, and I just went to nuts him, and whatever way I nutsed him, the ball like hit here, and it just got caught under his foot, and I was trying to get it out, but it was some finish. I was like behind that.
So he was getting tips from a Premier League player. What do you expect?
Yeah, Declino. Declino would have been proud. Sure, he didn't even wear the fucking Palace jersey.
Leeds jersey on
Yeah,
underneath.
the Leeds
yeah.
jersey. I think Kleiner might have played
Where
with
was
them
he coming
before.
with the Leeds?
Yeah, it's one of Terry's old jerseys.
What about,
Doing the Robbie Keane 5-0 down.
What about
Beautiful.
what about Fra's quadruple backflip in the middle from JJ's
He got
tackle?
hit. He got hit by the
Big
change.
ball.
You're gonna have to put that in as well.
When you see the loose
Shoot,
touch,
shoot.
when you see the loose touch, you just know, there's gonna be trouble. You just knew straight away.
It's
It's gonna be
worse.
trouble.
Fra went into
completely
two
airborne.
JJ as well. The two of them went into just their eyes lit up.
I don't know. No, Fra went
I'd
and
say
got the
Gray
ball.
was just
like,
going for the ball, to be
yeah,
honest.
I think Fra went for the ball, and JJ
Bullshit.
just went.
JJ got the ball.
It was a
It
good
was a good tackle.
But he was in the air.
I went on. I ran on. I thought Fra was he was a goner. I ran on.
The croons of him on the ground.
I says, "You all right?" Yeah. What's wrong? He was like, me leg. He goes, on my shoulder.
There's your pint of cold. Shut up.
Get off.
He just needed a good 40k walk to walk it off.
Yeah. I seen him then. burying the tarmac then a couple of days later, so
Yeah.
it was all right.
Dead on the shoulder, was he?
Yeah,
So next year with the
in
change
the whole
teams.
shoulder.
So you're calling
Just
for
carry
I
on.
offered this and the boys said no. I don't know what.
If
Do
they
you know
wanna
what
go ahead-
loses them the game? They don't work hard for each other. They're not a team.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, look,
Too busy taking shots
The-
of whiskey before the game.
the
to
thing,
get a grade for
no,
this.
do you know
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
We didn't have it this year. I think that's what the problem was.
Like,
drink a
because
bottle
one last
next
year and the
year.
year before.
But I don't know. It's very unbalanced. There's nine boys out of our chat on our team, and there's 4 that have to start on yours. It's unbalanced. But we'll get a few recruits in. I think I have a few boys in mind. We won't move.
No, leave it.
We won't move the teams, but we might recruit a few people in because, to be honest,
James Dunn will be
I
getting a
was
shout
going to
out.
say, you should want something like Jimmy Dunn.
Yeah,
the
you would.
standard of it this year was horrendously bad.
I actually had a terrible game.
I just was watching it unfold, and I was like, "What?" In the first half, I was like, "What?" Imagine people standing on the sideline going, "What is going on with these
hilarious.
players?"
That bit of rain before.
I just
That was the worst
iced up
weather
the pitch.
bar the first year. In fairness, it was the worst.
It didn't
day.
rain. It didn't rain
No,
though
we
for
got
the
a-
whole
yeah, it
game.
stopped
Then, so
there.
it was
Yeah, it
fine,
just rained when we were right before starting, and then I was in trying to pump the balls up and electric.
Calamity. But it was.
I remember that we were all waiting. And we're like,
It's an
"What are
electric.
we waiting on? Where we have everybody here? Like, where's Dauder?" And boys are screaming,
It's
"Will
an
you come
electric
on?"
ball buster. Never mind a pump.
It
That's what
pumps it
does.
up and then you can't get the needle out and the
And
ball
then it
goes
goes
flat
all
again,
flat.
so you have to do it again. It's a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, always a great day. Bigger. There's obviously a wider meaning to it, so we always have a bit of crack after it, and that it's good to keep it nice and
I
light-hearted.
think it was a
But
200-person game of Nichols and Hughes then as well.
stop the lights.
Well, there was plenty of money exchanged in card games. Let
Yeah.
me tell you.
It's obviously it's not the scenario you want, but it's a great way to celebrate and remember
remembered.
boys. You know,
Yeah.
so
Did you see
Um,
Finan shared the 6-year anniversary of the first one?
Yeah.
Memorial today.
that's mad,
Few
isn't
changes.
it? Yeah. We must actually. I must refer to that. Trying, how Finan and
Finan
a
was
few of them
trying to-
was moved around. I'll have to go back to the root cause of that, and
was-
see where that
I
happened.
don't know why Jario was moved to all-14, but I think Jario was a manager one year. Remember he done the ACL and he was a manager,
Yeah.
and then I think
Davey
he
was-
managed
no,
your team,
Paudi.
just stayed in your team.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's
Paudi
what
was
he-
manager as well.
Paudi and Davey managed the first year.
Yeah.
So,
That was
the-
Dean's
the
debut as
Oriel
ref, wasn't
Park
it?
one.
Yeah, no, Paudi and Davey were the
That was Deg's debut as ref, and he had an absolute
beautiful. It was beautiful.
howler. He had a howler.
Mental
His two
carry.
wrongs made it right. He called me offside. He gave us a penalty.
Two.
That wasn't my decision. And
Yeah,
the
exactly.
penalty
actually.
wasn't wrong.
He righted it. He righted it for the. Who's the official? Yeah,
Luke.
Luke. Yeah.
Luke
It's all 4 yards offside. The Luke's
He was
actually
having a
having a chat.
conversation with someone in
Yeah.
the stand.
Yeah, he
When
was.
someone shouted offside, he turned around and started waving the flag.
Yeah.
No matter.
Beautiful. That's the way. That's what most referees do. Anyway,
Yeah, we're used to that.
Oh no,
Fairness.
that's to that.
Egypt.
No more of that.
But yeah, that was that. So
For another year.
that's what? How many years in a row have you won? 4 or 5?
3 in a
That's
row.
the three-peat there.
Is
That's
it? Yeah.
4-2. You
4-2.
won the first and the third year, and we won the other years.
I'll have to go back to the drawing board. I don't know. The management could be under severe pressure.
And you
with some
don't
of
warm up.
I don't need to warm up.
You fucking do, let me tell you.
I don't need to warm up.
For watching that, yeah.
Don't need to. There's no point in warming up. No such thing as
Shot of
warming up.
whiskey. They could do the shot of copper on, let me tell you.
Too busy to warm up.
But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
move on
Great
to
day.
then we had, well actually it was the day before the Mall game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
it was.
McGills,
Yeah.
the Tapas summer launch party. So once again, want to thank McGills for obviously thinking of us. But yeah, it was great, isn't it? That week's spot. That's the second time I was in it. It's lovely.
Is it? Yeah. Why were you there for?
My cousin
Oh, sad.
were you not invited to the last one, no?
Flip flop.
My cousin had a christening in there. Call fellas, the actual bar manager in there, Ben. So they had it there. But yeah, it's a lovely spot, isn't it? It's
Great.
nice and
Very,
secluded.
very, very nice.
Look, it's somewhere you'd like that you'd be thinking of now if you wanted to go for a few drinks there when the sun was
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean? Like me and Bobo, like Hughes went on and they put the football on that telly, and
Oh,
I was
did
like,
they?
Jesus,
Maybe should
there.
have stayed there for the
If it
football.
was, if you had a few lads there, like be ideal for it. Like it was ideal outside.
Yeah.
Start raining to put the roof over. It's great.
Do you know what it'd be deadly for? Day two of a wedding.
Yeah.
Because you
It'd
come
be
up
very
the
To have the
stairs.
big spot for
Yeah,
it
it
now
would
in
be.
the back. Like, if you went to the toilet to have.
Yeah, there's another. I remember someone saying to me there's another spot,
a
but that would be
function room.
deadly for day two because you
Rent
come up the
upstairs,
stairs, it's kind of cut off a bit. Do you know what I mean? And then you have your big indoor area where you can get your food, and then you have the outside area.
You imagine if you're on even if you're heading away with one of the football teams or something. You're going out for a
Actually,
bonding session.
Yeah.
On a sunny weekend. That tower's been unbelievable.
Yeah,
Where
it
that
is.
has.
Looking out over the glorious sea town.
Yeah, glorious.
Oh, it's
city.
great. It's a great job. So
You'd never. I would have never thought it was that big. Like, do you know what I
never.
mean? Like, it's
Never.
crazy how big it is upstairs. Like, and
It's very modern looking as well.
yeah.
and have the
It's a
bar as
serious
well.
bar.
Like, and it's a big bar, so not even a wee small one. Like, it accommodate a big crowd.
Yeah, no, it was
Any of
good.
you have any of the cocktails right now?
Yeah,
Did you
Heineken.
try?
No, just Heineken.
Yeah, they went free, obviously.
Shout out Heineken.
Heineken, yeah,
Few
sponsors.
Yeah.
But
Food was top class.
I was going to
as
say
well.
that like it's now. I think it's like the only place that does tapas in Dundalk now, because the Market Bar obviously closed a while back. So
Yeah.
I think it's one of the only places.
Could
The food
be,
was
actually,
lovely.
yeah, it could be.
Jeez, yeah, actually, yeah.
Like tapas suits. Like if you just want to go for
No, I
something to
prefer
eat,
that.
you know what I mean? Something light, few
End up getting
drinks.
40 of them.
We had the best
but-
of both worlds, and obviously downstairs as well. You can get your big feed if you want.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. And food was lovely. I remember when you were saying, right, before, like, don't touch any food, you can get a picture. And the first thing that comes was like burger sliders. And I went to whip the phone out to try and take a picture. Instantly look up, and he has it in his hand. Bobo has it in his hand.
It's gone.
Grazer, shut
Couldn't
up
even
before
get
you
a
start.
photo.
Right?
I couldn't even get a photo in before he had it in his
Come and
mouth.
relax.
You're afraid Grazer was going to come out and take them on you,
Exactly, yeah.
It looked like a double decker burger in your hand.
It was lovely, I don't care.
It was lovely. What was it? So it was burgers. There was
Fish balls.
crab, fish balls, crab balls.
lovely.
Yeah,
They were lovely then.
yeah, they were lovely.
Pesto
He was very
things.
close to
There
jumping
was the
in
wee
top of it.
pesto. Was it arancini balls?
Yeah.
The other
There was
ones.
pork belly
There
and
was
now we've
pork.
seen as
There
well.
was-
Tell you what, even the chips were lovely with the wee bit of cheese over
The
them.
way,
It was gorgeous.
the wedges with the chorizo in it was lovely as
Yeah,
well.
they were nice.
they
yeah.
were nice.
'Cause sometimes
Everything was
you-
nice.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you can't get chorizo and it's too greasy. Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's stripping off, but that was lovely.
Yeah, it was. It was nice, definitely.
Greasy, like.
Yeah,
Greasy monkeys.
Yeah.
but yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah,
And
but that was
great day.
so great. It was nice to be.
The staff was very good as well.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it was a
Very
well
accommodating. They
very
were
accommodating.
coming around with plenty of drinks and everything, weren't they?
well run event.
And then you had the, I didn't see the DJ part. What was that? Like
That was
the
good
DJ
crack,
karaoke
yeah.
or
Karaoke.
something?
Bobo was
yeah,
up
the
singing.
boys.
Yeah, we have to get the
You'll
video
never
of
walk
that.
alone, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the keys or something.
But yeah, no, it was a well run event, and it was nice to be a part of it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Great evening for it,
Yeah.
yeah. And the wee
First
thing they
of many.
have.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
quick when there was a drop of rain. It was
Yeah,
shot
they had the
across.
They couldn't wait to get it out.
Yeah.
One drip of rain, it was up.
But that's what I
Dead
mean.
right.
It's not just for good weather. Like you can have it with anything because, as I said, they have the roof.
Yeah. So basically, go there if it's
Go
lashing
there.
rain, cold
Oh.
dog.
Yeah.
It's an all weather drinking.
Rain,
palace.
hail, snow, be there.
Yeah.
It
100%.
accommodates the Irish weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Ah,
Unpredictable.
Fair. Get that into the book, Bobo. What a quote.
But again, yeah, thanks to McGill's,
The bang right.
Amy, Barry as well for
Yeah,
organising, and Sweet Nostalgia events. They all organised everything, invited us in. So yeah, appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So we'll move on now to
The reactions of the
we
of
got
our event.
we got some reaction to the.
You want to go to Riddle first?
We'll do the riddle first
Yeah.
because we got a bit of reaction to that.
I have an honourable mention.
Put on the
Brilliant.
page. We put the riddle up last week, and in fairness, none of us got it, but Paudi told us after it, and we threw it up on the page, and we got some interesting answers there. Do you have them there,
Go
Dauder?
through them.
Go through a couple of them there.
You're
What was our
lucky I
guess?
wasn't
What was
here
our
because it would have
guesses?
been answered instantly.
So what was you actually got it then when I asked you, did you? The other
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
What was it?
the answer's politician.
Yeah, but what was
The more I lie, the more people trust me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More-
yeah. So
Okay, so let me just go to the real.
Like it's like I said,
I'm not having it.
But-
I'm not
but
having
like-
it either.
But that's what riddles are for. You
I
know what I
know.
mean? Like you can. There's obviously probably several answers to each riddle, but you're looking for the right one.
Yeah.
Even though other ones make sense, that's why we're saying there's honourable mentions.
some of
here.
these make more sense than the actual
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
In fairness though, but go on, Donna.
Yeah, one sec there, Judd. I'm not as tax
What do we get?
You're having
savagable
that,
as you.
Dino.
mate.
You're not having that.
I'm
answer.
not.
Really? No. I was a wee bit disappointed when he told us.
Which one is it, Judd? Is it
My
this
guess, I thought
10.2
my guess
carry,
was poker
yeah.
player. You know, if you bluff.
That one there, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't lie.
Right.
You tell a lie.
Hey, you're bluffing though. You're lying
No,
to
but
say
you're not
it's
speaking. You're putting cards up. You know?
Like
So-
lie detector seemed to be a common answer in anyone that I asked.
anyone with a brain.
You know what I mean? Like that's where the brain goes to, but it's
a
obviously
lie detector.
yeah.
Yeah, but he obviously said a person.
He said did he?
No, I don't think so.
Type of person. Then he
There
said,
you go.
yeah.
Right, so obviously everyone knows the answers. Politician. We actually had 3 answers. Martin _ Darlow and Colwell. She must ask Evan for that answer.
Yeah.
So he helped her out there. Shout out,
He's
Anne.
still buffering.
And we had another one that mentioned politician, and I just can't see him there. But
A couple there, yeah.
yeah, there was a few of them there. But we had people then who said Trump. Not wrong either.
Not wrong,
Simon
yeah.
Harris,
Yeah,
politician.
yeah. He's proved that.
The
to be
rest
right.
who guessed God. Don't know, maybe some people feel like that about him. I don't know.
Yes, you know what? I'd have that a little bit more.
We had
The more God lies to you, the more you believe him.
Yeah, but sure, that's
Try and explain that.
it's Catholic Church for you.
I was like, was he speaking to you or
we
something?
had Barry's weight loss put in weighing scales.
That's good.
Make sure I clocked right before you're taking it. And then we had carpet fitter, mattress fitter. I don't know what happened to Aidan Walls there.
Bad experience.
Yeah, bad experience. We had
Terrible job.
a few good answers. Lawyer, as well as along the realms. Magician,
Magician's a good
Magician,
one. Magician's a good one now.
hypnotist, all along them lines.
No, I think Magician's a good one now. 'Cause they're
Danger.
tricking you.
Is it DNGRFLD? Pinocchio, which is a good.
That's
a
what
good play on
I
it.
said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Salesman. Sorry, Terry O'Brien had the politician again and propaganda as well. Then we had an interesting one from the fairy godfather. I actually asked him. He says a dead person. So I asked him what his thinking was behind it. They'll be lying down a lot in the coffin, and they'll definitely not be telling any lies. Hence, they're more trustworthy, which is a good
So don't be saying
thought
anything.
about it.
Don't be saying anything though.
Yeah, so they can't lie.
You can't trust them because they're not
Or
saying
you
anything.
lie, but they're lying down.
They're lying
telling
down
a
is
lie.
where the lying part is.
The more you lie, the more
And they
you
can't
trust.
Yeah,
lie.
the first part makes sense. The second part makes no sense. The more you trust them.
Yeah, trust them that they're dead.
Right, well, Cece
That's
has an
fair.
issue with you,
Sorry,
the fairy
no, that's-
godfather,
no,
on your
that's-
thinking. So if you want
trust
to
that they're
give him a
dead.
shot.
That's
Cormac _ CC97 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buzz.
Oh, we did.
so weird. We know
Is that exactly it? Is it?
No, it's not. He put. It's so
He's mad.
weird.
Close, wasn't it?
He's mad for someone to call his one out.
Yeah.
Then we had, did I say actor?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Actor is along them lines,
That's
a
a very
magician,
good one.
hypnotist.
Why
and
is
stuff.
actor a good one?
Because they're portraying a person, it's not them, so they're lying to you. And
But why
It's
is
not his
trust
performance.
But you're trusting that they're that character.
No, you're not. You're
It's
watching
just
a
a
movie.
film.
Yeah, but you believe
Nothing
that
to
they're
do
that
with-
character, like.
the
They're not lying.
But the politician that's you go to that one as well. Like I
I'm
don't
not-
get.
I'm not-
I don't get. I don't
like-
get it.
I think magicians makes more sense
Like, it's
than
not a
politicians.
factual thing. Like, it's-
Magician's the one I'd give.
Why? Why?
It's not factual
Why
either.
do people trust
Yeah, but
politicians when they lie? Like, I don't think anybody really trusts a politician.
What do you think?
I
But
think
what
the more I
Recently,
go the
after
opposite on that.
COVID,
than a
it's been
politician.
a lot more less
Yeah,
trusting, but beforehand, I'd say if a politician told you something, you'd be very likely to take the word for it.
Yeah.
So would it not be the opposite then?
What
Of
do you mean?
The answer. Read out the riddle
The
again.
more I lie, the more you trust me.
The more I lie, the more you trust me. They're telling lies to get votes is what it's
but sure,
coming
but-
from.
I'd say
AKA,
that you
we'll
said-
do this, we'll do that,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
do
yeah,
what.
actually,
The
yeah.
more like hard and confident you are when you portray it, the more you're going to trust them. So that's why they lie.
But
Yeah.
as you said there, but you're not thinking, oh, if they're saying something, you'd automatically think it's a lie.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
but I'm sure this riddle was made pre-COVID. Like, I just think COVID's been a
what
big
if- what if-
change in it.
Should
What
have
if-
just voted for John McGahn? Wouldn't have this
Yeah.
issue at all. Bullshit.
Head on.
But what if they-
Before we get too bogged down, because there's an honourable mention here, which is fucking hilarious.
What?
So young Alfred Glitchclock said line. Don't know where he got that from.
Lions,
Judge just gave him a nice big red X. Salvat Maria was politician. I think she might have been the first person to say it because your response is 5 days ago, Judge. So shout out. And then P85 Bradshaw with an RKO from out of nowhere. A prostitute. The more she lies down, the more you trust her. Trust spelled THRUST.
I didn't see that.
That's a cracker.
Oh yes.
That's a cracker.
So we giving him the honourable shout out.
He gets
outside of the box thinking.
Yeah,
gets the mug.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Eddie will send it out to him. He gets the
Yeah.
mug. So Eddie.
You get the pillow.
Eddie95@gmail.com.
95.
Eddie 95.
But yeah, that was a cracker.
That was a brilliant one.
The way
so.
people's brains work, though, some it's thinking outside
That's
the
brilliant.
box. It's
That is
absolutely brilliant.
Well, let's see my riddle now.
Yeah, we'll have another one
The
for
answer's
them.
politician.
We'll have another one coming. Have another one coming.
The
so-
opposite of politician, Bobo.
Yeah, I got people thinking that was good.
No.
Got people thinking, I have to
good.
say, it's good.
Nice wee tongue twister. Nice, simple, easy thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
absolutely. Paudi from downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll swiftly move then on to the other one, the water thing.
He looks like he's bracing.
He looks
He looks
shafted,
like he's
like.
bracing
He's
himself.
shafted.
Yeah.
No, like, you're going to tell him your brain's automatically in mode of what it is, and then sure, tap water tastes again. Like.
No, I'll tell you.
Did you hear that for a reason?
I'll tell you the biggest
That
issue
could be a
here.
new quote.
Jesus.
Right.
Tap water tastes again.
The issue was, I had said that there's a difference in the taste of waters. I never once said that I could taste the water unknowing what it was and go, oh, Jesus, that tastes an awful lot like Ballygown. I said there's ones that
No.
are nice,
Wait.
there's ones that are not
That
nice.
was not the way
there's
I
a difference
had-
in the
No, it
taste.
wasn't.
You portray
And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull the clip up for exactly what he said on the episode and put it in here now.
After that, what is it? What is the water thing?
The water thing is fact. It's been tried and tested.
Oh fuck. here we
Different
go.
waters taste different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
What, like?
He reckons he can tell which
Oh,
water's
we-
which.
With certain waters, yeah. With certain,
I
with,
think you
like,
would.
You know,
What's the salmon
Like-
nose shot?
you know what we're gonna.
Right? And because he's told
Yeah,
me,
do that.
he's told me millions of times.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, I can tell the difference, no problem.
Oh.
I can tell the difference, no problem. And you admit to defeat. You got
Admit to
defeated.
defeat. You put ice cold filtered water
I'm
as
what?
tap water.
But I'm what?
That's not tap water.
Right, okay, right, I sorry, I should have put ice cold filtered water. Would you still have guessed it?
I would have guessed it, yeah.
No,
It was the only one, no, it was the only one that was ice
but he's
cold.
saying it's not tap water.
It wasn't the only one that was ice cold because I pulled the other two out of the fridge in
Man,
front of you.
The rest of them were in a fucking incubator or something for a while.
I went to the shop about 5
Go down
minutes
his
before.
jocks.
Fucking.
Look at him, look. He was sick. Oh,
No,
man,
but
brilliant.
you could tell that there was a bottle of River Rock and a bottle of Ballygown in their own bottles. If you took a drink of them, you
Yeah,
tell the difference.
but
'Cause you're
you
looking
can tell
at it.
that by holding the bottle,
But if
man.
you're drinking it,
He's next. He's next. No, he's next.
Well,
That's
then
it.
what way do you think
I'm only
it's
saying
fair
them
for
two.
you to guess that? Like, what do you want us to put it in to guess it? These all
Their
need
own
the
bottles.
same.
No, I would
no,
lo- I-
no,
you know
that's
what I-
giving it away.
No, I'll tell you what I'd love.
Sure, you have
Yeah.
cedar bottles.
I would love for yous to have water and blind taste test them and try and tell me there's not a difference in the taste.
I would do that, no
and
bother.
no curveballs with filtered water or tap water. Just
I
do
don't
the-
think Judd
just-
was necessarily trying to throw a
No,
curveball.
not a
I
curveball,
think he
but I
just
mean just all
threw a curveball, yeah.
all bottled water. So
I
like
put tap water in.
Iska, Ballygown,
It wasn't tap water.
Volvic. It wasn't tap water.
It come out of the tap.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It
comes
wasn't
out
tap
of the
water.
top.
Comes out of the tap.
I have
Tastes
a nice
different.
cold filter tap in the fridge,
But
and I will
bottled
double
water.
down
Come
on
out
it
of the
saying
fridge.
it's
Right,
lovely.
Just go with bottled waters. If you go with bottled waters,
It comes from my tap.
You weren't here.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
know
what
where my
way
top
can I
is.
put Volvic and Ballygown into the same glass
no.
and you drink it and do
I
it?
think it has something to
No.
do with the plastic bottle.
So you have one with Volvic, one with Ballygown,
Right.
one with
So you know
Iska.
what you do then, right? So we'll keep them in the bottles.
yeah,
and then blind.
It's only
and then
them
the-
two. I'm not saying
Straws
every
meant
water.
as well.
It's them
Oh,
two.
plastic straws.
So you just
crazy.
know then. You have
Right,
to have
so
a
wait
straw-
there. You would notice the difference from plastic straws and the paper
What?
straws.
Right, so what? You want us to give you the bottle,
No.
blindfold you,
I'll
and give you a pair of goalie gloves or boxing gloves and something?
No, I'll
drink
drink.
Why can't you
I'll
drink it out of the
drink- I'll
glass?
drink it out of a cup. No problem.
Yeah, a cup, yeah.
With my mouth, not
Yeah.
with a plastic
Yeah, that's
straw.
okay.
Yeah, fine.
Can we just get the wee filtered cups and just pour a bit of each in?
No, I'll
Yeah,
I'll
and
get
same
filtered
temperature.
again.
You can put A, B, C.
Howie, what do you want us
Get
to do?
it-
Get a thermometer?
Yeah.
Leave them in here the night before.
The night before?
Leave everything all in here. He lives here.
It roasting.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But in the fridge.
Right, hold on a minute. Wait there.
Boiling
wait
water.
there. If you can tell the difference between roasting hot water 24 hours sitting out, then I don't know. You are the biggest genius on the planet.
Thank you.
Right?
Can I get you
we'll do
some
that.
seawater?
Jesus.
Seawater.
24 roasting then.
Tell you exactly what's in it.
Molded and everything.
Leave them all in the same place for 24 hours.
No,
Just in the fridge here.
No, I'll get them. I'll
Yeah,
get
is that
them
okay?
here. I'll make them all. I'll get a thermometer and everything next week for you.
But in fairness here now, did you not get one right?
Did he got Ballygown right? I knew that.
Pure
That was obvious.
Okay.
So you're thinking he'd a 1 in 3 chance and he just got it.
But
Is that what you're saying?
Ballygown was obvious.
Your nicest favourite water was the tap water, was it?
Yeah, because it was freezing.
That might be
So
evolving.
your favorite water, no matter what, is
TAP.
any water that's freezing cold.
No, compared to warm water, yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Well,
shake
it would
more.
be nicer
the same
to
as
buy
well.
water.
I
If you're
get
gonna
you
give me,
completely.
if you're gonna give me,
I thought you said
say
the
right,
Volvo
tell you
tastes
what,
nice.
there's 2 glasses of water there. One of them's freezing cold, but it's out of a filter tap. The other one's warm, but it's out of a Evian bottle.
It wasn't warm.
No, it's grand.
It was cold.
It was warm.
It wasn't warm.
Yeah, no, I highly doubt it was warm. Surely it wasn't.
Man, he was sitting
Right,
on
there is a taste. They do taste different. Like not every water
two of
tastes
them-
the
I've never
same.
noticed that in my
The
life.
two of them are getting it.
So I'd
next
like to do it to actually.
Yeah.
see
I'd
who
love
I
for you to
think.
do it as
Yeah,
well.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
Right, actually, do you know what we'll do?
Do it with everyone and see who can do it.
Instead of taking the time off the podcast, we'll video it.
Yeah, do it
one of the
video
days.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll all come here and we'll put it up on thing and we'll
Yeah,
get
do it.
this settled once and for all.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
And I can't wait. After that, then
I wonder if his stubborn little stupid mind will allow him to admit that he's wrong when he tastes.
Not
them
a
all as
chance.
well.
He ruled
There's
him out already.
not a chance.
why
he would.
you couldn't admit that you were wrong last week?
I know I'm not.
Oh,
That was such a stubborn.
Maybe the two of you should just fight with bottles of water in hand. Big water fight.
Water fight. I know the
Obviously,
difference
like
in
the
the taste.
obviously the do is like some bottles of water cost like £3 and some goes 20 cents. Sure, obviously if they all tasted the same,
What's that
no
one?
one.
What's that one in the green bottle? The San Pellegrino, is it? He's not drinking that. You know
It's
that
not
one?
like lemonade.
in the
Sparkling
glass.
water.
And do you not
Sparkling
feel
water.
like
No,
that's
there's
something to
still
do
as
with
well.
the
I own
company?
marketing and all that.
It is
Carry
a
on, yeah,
San
blah
Pellegrino,
blah
yeah,
blah.
it
That was a
But-
mental statement. As
Yeah,
well.
that was
Another
mental.
mental statement.
No, it's not meant.
What?
He said because the waters
Dearer,
are
it should be
dearer,
nicer.
They should be nicer.
No, I'm not
But
saying
the
they're nicer. I'm
filter
saying if
tap
they were
water
all
costs
tasted
nothing.
the same, like you are saying, no one would buy the dearer one.
Well, they're buying the dear one because
It's just there.
the bottle looks nicer.
Because it's in the shop.
And it's marketed well. Like
Yeah, I know
that's like saying if I had a steak
man,
somewhere
it
and a
obviously
steak
tastes-
somewhere else, which will be nicer?
not.
I've had steaks that are £5 and I've had steaks that are £30.
No, this will be this will get this will get
There is a taste
sorted.
difference, yeah.
There is taste difference.
Sorry, well I'm
Do you know,
interested.
maybe there is,
So
right?
there's no maybe. Look, you see, now he's come back.
Maybe
himself.
there is, but he said he could tell the difference. That's what my point is. That's what my point is.
You sure?
I can
That's
tell the
your point.
difference
Sure,
between
that's
the
your
Ballygun
point.
River and
So
from the
what's
bottle.
your favourite? Yeah, from
Yeah.
the bottle I could do that,
Man, I
man.
knew Ballygown as soon as he sipped it.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's,
like if it was
um,
from the bottle, if you're tasting it, it tastes different from the bottle. You could tell the difference between the two of them.
I actually want a tag team match. I'll fight him as well. I can tell the difference from a bottle. Of course you can. You're holding the bottle that says Ballygun and then you're holding the bottle saying Evian.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
but
you're
how do you know
holding
that's
it-
not a trick in your brain?
If you're
That
holding-
you're
Because
looking at a different bottle.
Yeah, but
Right,
your
okay,
brain's
right,
already
right.
knowing they're going to taste different because you're looking at the bottle.
Yeah, exactly. You have a bias in
That's
your
the
head.
point.
Don't go. I'm craving a bottle of River Rock. Like no, I just know
Well, the way you were talking
there.
there, surely these big
No,
fucking
but I'm
£3
saying
bottles you're
if-
looking for.
I drink tap water.
Right, so if I got a bottle of Volvic and a bottle of River Rock and took the water out of both of them and switched them into 2 different ones, you'd say
They taste different.
that's Ballygown in a Volvic
This is my point.
bottle. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know what Volvic
Well,
tastes.
they're both nice, so it'd be hard.
Well, whatever your
Ballygun and
lovely
River Rock.
favourite water is.
No, he doesn't even know what the taste like.
No,
He doesn't
Ballygun
know what
and
the
River Rock,
taste
there is a
different if he doesn't know what the
distinct
taste
taste
like.
Right,
Here,
wait,
can we
that's
put-
it. That's it. Because my head's gonna explode here. Listening to you in the headphones. I'm
Put
telling you.
sparkling water in the challenge as well, because I bet you wouldn't tell the difference about that.
tastes like shite.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna get that. That's gonna be sorted. So
Before someone hits someone.
Oh, this is never going
to
to
be continued. To be continued.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
It's
all
all
right.
right.
Beautiful.
Teasers.
Right, Dauder,
So,
you're up.
moving on to the who am I swiftly. So I just say clue number 1, yeah, and then you just have these
Starting
around.
left to right or right to left?
We start
Left to the
left
After
of
the
the deal.
dealer.
Is that? I was just trying to
Clockwise,
calculate that.
clockwise, I
Yeah.
think.
left to the deal.
It'd be CC first.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, but is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? That's what I can't think.
go that way.
That'd be the right dealer.
Clockwise, yeah.
Yeah, anti-clockwise is down.
Right. So clue number 1, I'm expecting you to get this in one CC. So
Oh, fuck.
my voice shocked the world, but I never wrote the songs I sang.
My voice shocked the world, but I never wrote the songs I sang.
Classic CC. That's it.
I'm doing a 30-second clock here, by
Yeah,
the
do
way.
30 second clock. See, my first thought was Drake because it's not Drake.
Right, so is that his guess? It's
No,
no.
my first thought I said
Okay.
Spitting out
I'm
names.
not
here.
saying nothing.
Michael Jackson.
No.
Elvis.
Yep.
Bobo on fire with him.
My two guesses. My first one was going to be Michael
Yeah,
Jackson. He
that's
said
the-
it, so it was thank God.
Is there a reflection in that
It's
mirror?
gotta be no. I
Or
might
that
have
window.
Michael Jackson or Elvis. Like
Bobo, he did that last week as well. Bobo's top of the leaderboard here now.
You want to hear the other two quiz?
Yeah, go on.
My hips caused a stir and my style was a cultural spark in the 1950s. And then the final clue was they called me the king of rock and roll and I left the building too soon.
yeah.
Yeah, would have got that.
I didn't know we didn't write the songs. No, it was just a guess.
Yeah, I actually had to look that up today when ChatGPT spotted that to be sure.
They didn't say that in the film.
Right, so do we start from
film's
Deg
dead,
then?
Yeah, it goes from Deg. Yeah.
Film's
So-
absolutely dead.
Example number 2. I ruled a land where rivers brought life, but my power came from my mind. So just to repeat that, I think I botched it a wee bit. I ruled a land where rivers brought life, but my power came from my mind.
Nelson Mandela.
No.
Can you repeat the question, please?
I did repeat it. So repeat the repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat. I ruled a land where rivers brought life, but my power came from my mind.
Genghis Khan.
Oh,
What?
Genghis Khan.
no.
Alicia Keys. What, did she not sing a song called about rivers? No.
Well, yeah, you're on the wrong thinking, but like,
Well, it was
That was a good guess.
thinking outside
What?
the box. Go on, Cece.
Alexander Alexander the
What
Great.
was that?
no.
Crazy.
If he guessed this, I'm gonna boot him. Try.
Napoleon.
No.
Who'd you say?
Yes. Napoleon.
Right, so ready for
Who did
clue
you say?
number
Was
2?
that a
Yeah.
fictional character?
Clue number 2, yeah.
Genghis Khan.
Who's that?
Your
Never hear Genghis Khan?
basically fucking ruled the
Obviously
world.
not.
Is
Look
there
him
is
up,
there not
Deg,
some
he's
mad
one of
stat
the-
like
He ruled the biggest
so
empire
much
in
people
history,
have like a
basically.
blood
The
like
Mongol,
eventually
wasn't it?
linked to him.
Mongol. He basically had full Europe in control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clue number 2.
You're definitely related to him.
My
somewhere.
charm swayed empires and I spoke many tongues to keep my throne.
Hey, girl.
Me, is it?
Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
Nope.
Good guess, isn't he?
Oh fuck! I don't even know her name. I'll give you a yali if you know. Yeah, one from Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones. Sorry.
Oh, Khaleesi.
Daenerys
Khaleesi.
Targaryen.
No,
Nope.
the woman.
That's all.
Is this a real character, Dauder? Sorry.
It's a real person in history, yeah.
That wasn't the worst thing though. That was good thinking, Eddie.
Your man,
Sorry, I thought they had to all be real people.
Yeah.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Nope.
Fell on X Factor.
Is that real?
Ragnar Lothbrok, yeah.
So
Vikings.
I thought
My
he was on-
charm-
He's probably on about the fella on X Factor.
My charm swayed empires and I spoke many tongues to keep my throne. 10.
I'll happily time it, but I can't think.
I know, I'm just letting you understand.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, go on.
5. 3.
No.
Two.
Pope John Paul II.
Nope. Clue number 3.
This the final clue.
Final clue.
Oh, we could be on for another cliffhanger here.
I was Egypt's last pharaoh, and my love story shaped history's course.
Taylor Swift.
I didn't listen in school, man.
Do you want me to repeat the question?
I listened to you, I just didn't listen in school. Mo Salah.
yeah, man, you're after taking my fucking guess.
I haven't a clue, boys.
Oh,
Surely you know one
I
pharaoh
know.
name.
I can see the fucking photo of her
Remember
as
it in
well.
school. I do remember it in school, but I remember the picture in the book.
I'm probably wrong, but
Oh, we are looking at that picture.
Two names, and if I get one,
clock.
Yeah, 10 seconds, Eddie. 5, 3,
Trezeguet. for
Two.
Villa.
Gandhi.
1. Nope. Jodski. He was hoping you were going to answer
He's
for
had
him.
all this time to think, like.
I know, he doesn't look confident at all here. He's sitting here with the head down.
Thinking I'm going back to Vikings because
It's a fucking Egyptian.
yeah,
Well before
and
Vikings.
then
I think his
over
geography's
in
a bit
Egypt,
Yeah.
See, rewriting history here.
Egypt, boy. It's
No, it's
They
Egypt,
were in
not
Africa,
Egypt.
but it
looking
wasn't
over there
Egypt, I
at a
know.
few books there that I'm trying to get it.
Irish Revolution.
It's not David Jason.
That's Pharaoh.
There's only one Del Boy.
Clock.
Zeus.
No.
Zeus.
Zeus. Well,
I have two names, and I'm going to guess one. And if Bobo guesses the other, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to
is ready.
guess Tutankhamun.
no.
That was my guess. Fuck.
Like,
What's the other one? Cleopatra.
Yeah.
That was my other one.
Oh,
that was my other one.
was a
Oh, that was my other one.
That one.
Fuck's sake.
Fucking Cleo.
I
I love
was sick.
story-shaped history.
It's
should have
mad
been
when
his
when you hear it. You're just like,
No,
I know
Matthew.
Tutankhamun was the
Not if you
youngest.
had it spelled out.
I was going to say
Not if you had a game of Cleo when I got
I
Cleopatra.
knew Tutankhamun was the youngest emperor, but
That's not.
Should have said
Sad if you get
first
I
part of
know
her
as
name.
well.
First part of her name, same name as Champ's beloved Carl.
Yeah.
that could have been the fourth guess.
That could have been a good one. Right. Example number 3. I don't
Laid
think
that
this
up for
one's
you
as
so
difficult,
easy.
but I could be
who's it
wrong.
on here?
It's on deck again.
on deck again.
He's up again.
Deadly.
Class to start it up.
So first clue. I danced with the ball, turning defenders into shadows on European fields. European in this sense technically means not within Ireland or England.
Messi.
No.
Ronaldinho.
No.
Ronaldo. The old Ronaldo.
No.
Neymar.
No.
Ben Arfa.
No.
Imagine he got it, lads.
I wore the number 14 and led a revolution in how the game was played.
Thierry Henry.
Nope.
My God.
I know who it
Donald
is.
lined
I
it
know
into
who
it.
it
Yeah.
is.
He lined it into it.
I know who it
That
is.
was classic. Classic.
It better get back around to me.
But we're going 3 for 3 here if he gets this, yeah?
Well, all I have to worry about is to them two. Because John has no chance.
What's he doing? You're
He'll
trying to meditate the answer.
Aiden
into it.
O'Shea or someone.
Fuck,
I might
jumped
be
the gun
miles
there.
off. Cruyff.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Oh, he was waiting
Hello,
for that.
Eddie. Yeah.
I won
I
3
was gonna
Ballon
guess
d'Ors
Cruyff,
and
yeah.
made Ajax and Barcelona
I was gonna guess
giants,
Cruyff.
all while smoking on the sidelines.
Yes.
Cruyff.
Yeah.
Right.
Class.
Well on,
Fucking
Eddie. You
sick.
stopped the Bobo
Well
domination.
done, Eddie.
Brother Cruyff. I would have
Well,
got
see,
that.
he had no chance, the John fella.
What were you thinking, John? Did you
Heinz
James
or something
float
like
to the
that.
top of your head there?
Jordy Cruyff.
If only used
Jolly.
my brain was going
He's thinking of James O'Donoghue.
Number
so.
14. David Clifford.
He was all over the place there. Thank God Eddie got it.
What were you thinking, Com Dog? You didn't look like you were.
Cruyff.
I don't know.
I looked at Bobo. I was like, I have Cruyff 100%.
I was,
Eddie Bobo.
yeah.
I was
No, right.
Adele Trapp for a wee second.
That was he
I
14.
thought it was a trick.
No,
I
when
knew
you-
the
when
14
you
straight
said-
away I would have got that.
When you said led,
Wait,
well, whoever was
Yeah, I
answering
knew you,
first.
did you?
when you said led revolution, I was like, yeah, he's Cruyff straight away.
I was thinking the French Revolution.
Yeah.
Thierry Henry.
Dead straight in it.
Bit
That's how I
straight
was at.
I
away.
keep
knew he-
mixing up history.
Thank God I wasn't first there because I did the exact
I was about to
same.
walk away and all a mic drop.
Maybe we could add a phone a friend. So,
So Bobo, I think that puts Bobo up to the top of the lead. Eddie, that could be our first
My
one,
first,
is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still to get off the ball, I
So,
believe.
yeah. I think he's
I
the only
go-
one.
He's in 0. I got
Yeah.
one last week.
I think you're
I
the
was
only
only here
one.
for like 2 of them, but
Yeah, look, we'll get you. Off
that's
them
my
all.
own commitment issues there, right? So
what,
now
into the
time
riddle?
for the riddle.
The Riddle.
I'll have to look at the camera, will I?
This will be a mental
The
one,
Riddler
honestly.
Diddler.
This is going to be a mental
Yeah,
one.
it is going to be crazy.
I am not a wall, yet I guide you where you roam. I hold no weight, but I lead you from home. I am carved by your steps, yet I'm never your own. I fade in the wild, but in travel I'm shown.
Can you
What am I?
forward that to us?
Yeah.
A map.
I'm not being smart.
What
you want
am
me to
I?
repeat?
Because that's mental long.
Yeah.
You repeat
I
it
forget
again.
the first bit already.
I am not a wall, yet I guide you where you roam. I hold no weight, but I lead you from your home. I am carved by your steps, yet I'm never your own. I fade in the wild, but in travel I'm shown. What am I?
A shadow.
That was my guess.
Nope.
but I-
My guess.
Yeah, it's goes fun.
Oh,
map.
sorry.
Nope.
Bobo's after getting about 50 guesses there.
He threw 2 in.
Yeah.
Said
Well,
shadow.
He's gone.
You said shadow
He's
and then
gone
you
for the
went
next
map.
round as well.
No, I said map.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was my guess.
Sorry,
Sorry.
footprint.
I sent it into the chat there if you need.
They-
No about it. Footprint.
No.
No about it.
Hey,
Some
Siri,
nice
what's
guesses,
the answer
though.
to this? Oh shit! Actually, I didn't
What?
think it was gonna. I had it. I goes, hey Siri, what's the answer to this? And it was actually gonna give me the answer.
Oh, no
Is it
bother.
the right
I
answer
was
though?
Has it
joking.
already
No,
then?
I cancelled it. I was joking. I didn't see it.
Right, Eddie, what do
But
you
I
think?
done this on
And I gave you the wrong
something,
one.
and I told it not for it to be able to summon the AI. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see. But
So
don't
you
share
asked
that.
AI to not tell anyone else it's AI.
I said make sure it's not easily trackable by AI, so it can word it in a way that AI might give a different answer. Says Marianne Bobo Snow.
You know, the wind.
No. Running wild and free, baby.
Yeah, it was just like. What did you say?
These are nice.
Footprint was in the question, was it not? Carved by your
No,
steps.
steps was.
But I'm never your own.
Carved by your steps. Just read that line to me there.
Wind,
Yeah.
wind carved by your steps.
Carved by your steps, but I'm never your own. That's interesting. Something like what you said. What am I?
Clock.
So it's a
Yeah.
thing. It's not a person. It's a thing. Um,
Where did you get if it was for person?
I'm liking this thinking. That's really good thinking, the way he knew that from the warden.
Everyone knew that from the get-go. But sure. you do you, boo.
your shoe.
Did I tell you that, come dog?
Oh no, are we stopping? I thought we just get one guess each and then we just leave it to the
Do you wanna
rest.
leave it to the viewers and I'll
One
reveal
more.
the answer next
One more,
week?
CC.
Or do you just want to go for another round?
One more.
What do you mean one more?
One more guess.
One more
each.
guess each.
Right, go on. Yeah.
And then if not, I'll reveal next week.
What was your guess, Dag? I was going to say a pat.
Pull that face, but yes, ever
I
again.
was going to say
Pat.
a pat.
Wind.
No.
Is he nuts?
He's gone.
Is he nuts? Like
He's gone.
He's nuts.
That's crazy.
Eddie just said that.
And we laughed him for about 2 minutes.
I didn't
Yeah.
listen to him.
So we can't hear what that happening.
Your age.
No. Keep repeating it to yourself, Eddie.
Oh, fucking the sun.
No. And it's not the daughter either.
Hey.
Don't know.
If he gets it here, it'll be mind boggled.
No chance he's getting this. Is he going close to anything? Honestly. That's very...
Shade
yeah.
throne, John.
What was the first line?
Shade, is it? Is it shade?
He's trying to hear. Do you want me to read it
Something about a
backwards
wall.
for you?
No.
I am not a wall, yet I guide you. Sorry, I am not a wall, yet I guide where you roam.
Oh yes. I'm not a wall, but I guide.
Ah, here, but you,
Okay.
you have training. Come on.
Dare him to say wind.
I think. I think that there's something in that there.
Clock.
I'd say there's something in it somewhere, in fairness.
Yeah.
I think there's
Say there's
something.
an answer.
I think there's something got to do with
Yeah.
Rome in it.
Rome.
The
city.
country.
But it's all
It's a city.
AM.
It's Rome.
a
It's
city.
Rome
R-O-A-M.
spelled
Like,
R-O-A-M.
if you
yeah.
rate
It don't. He's just trying
R-O-A-M,
to-
he sent
He's trying to.
So the second part, yet I guide where you roam. You thought it was the actual city.
Rome is it?
He said country, in fact. That's Rome.
Yeah, country.
Rome is it?
He was thinking of the Vatican.
Yeah, we'll give him that.
I have no. Look, I don't know.
No.
Don't know.
I'll reveal next week.
Tough
Yeah.
one.
It's tough. It's
Put it
annoying.
to the viewers.
It's
And I
annoying.
specifically put into this, it can't be done by AI, it can't be done by things. So,
Dauder, AI give you
it's-
the answer, so it can be done by
and
us.
it's a unique question. But, yeah, I'd be happy to
Is
see
it
you
factual
answer
as
that.
well?
In my opinion, yes.
It's the answer politician.
It's not
No,
as
why
it's,
would it be a fucking
it's
politician?
not as debatable as the politician answer though.
A few of your answers make sense to it, to be fair, but
Yeah, that's point of a riddle though. Like
I
if
mean,
you
my-
answers you
my
could
one
make,
was
Not
it.
yours.
My one made sense, didn't
Yours
it?
was miles off it.
Footprint
a few
was
of
probably
them,
the best
we'll
one.
not give that
Million
away.
miles
We'll
off.
reveal
Win.
it next week.
yeah, grand, 100%.
But yeah, so that's it for episode 65, folks. So yeah, we'll shoot the water content next week. I'd assume one of the days next week, and then we'll be back
with
with
the
a
answer,
podcast as well.
with the answer for the riddle as well.
And
Get
an answer,
commenting.
yeah.
And
But
get-
yeah, we'll get the reel up. John will get the reel up, and we'll do the same.
Get guessing, get commenting. Want some good answers?
terror.
He's still trying to think.
It's a terror.
He's still trying to think.
That's a terror. Anyways, right, yeah. Thanks very
Might
much.
have to start giving prizes for these now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thanks,
we might.
folks.
We might have
Sure, they're
to.
all debatable answers.
Will you shut up, right?
I'm
Good
looking
luck.
for a set, man.
Good luck.
Right.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, have no fear, the crowd is here.